Hello and welcome to Sisel International Rocks. I'm Jeffrey Kistner. Many of you already know me as the network marketer with Integrity Plus. I'm a Sisel partner with over 20 years of network marketing experience, and it's an honor and my pleasure to present to you this enormous opportunity. Listen carefully to the secrets throughout this presentation because these best kept secrets could supercharge your health while making you fabulously wealthy, far beyond your wildest expectations. Sisel is the most dynamic network marketing company in the world, and there's no stopping it. Sisel was named the #1 home-based business in the entire world by the largest network marketing magazine in the world, The Obtainer, and that's before we launched the best tasting, most healthy coffee in the world, Sisel Cafe. Now, before we go further, I want you to know that I've been network marketing for over 20 years. And I'm going to give some insights throughout this presentation because this presentation is absolutely positively about you. I've been educating and mentoring people about unlimited income potential, and now it's been over 30 years that the network marketing profession has earned the most money out of any other profession worldwide. You get to choose the people you work with. It has great tax advantages. I believe that we should all have a home-based businesses. It's just a smart thing to do. You can become successful as you choose to be with minimal startup costs, and you can travel the world because there's so much opportunities. What we're going to cover right now is the Sisel company, its founding, its facilities, and financial situation. In short, what makes it so dramatically different than anything else out there and how it's setting network marketing records throughout the world from day one. We're going to go over the Sisel products, just a few, the core products from Sisel International and Sisel Cafe and how they have taken a decidedly different approach. We're going to cover the world's most revolutionary compensation plan created by founder, billionaire, philanthropist, Tom Maurer. And then we're going to show you what's next, how and why you'll have success with Sisel International. Now we're going to go over Sisel. It's pronounced like sizzling hot, like a sizzling hot steak, but it's an acronym created by the founder, billionaire Tom Maurer, that stands for science, innovation, success, energy, and longevity. Now, Sisel's mission is to create health, wealth, and happiness for Sisel distributors and consumers throughout the world by providing life-giving products and success-oriented opportunities. You know the old adage, show me who you're following, and I'll show you where you're going? I want to just introduce Tom Maurer Sr., the founder, and just a little bit of his accomplishments, as there are so many. First, Tom Maurer Sr. built the 5th largest MLM ever in the 1980s. He built it to $1 billion in sales when $1 billion was a lot of money. He's the winner of the Utah Genius Award for his multiple United States and international patents on the processing of a famous ingredient called fucoidan, which we'll talk about shortly. And talk about really believing in what you're doing. Tom Maurer Sr. started with $100 million of his own money before the first Sisel partner kit was ever sold. Now that's really believing in what you're doing. And he has a track record. He's not talking about so much as what he's going to do, but Tom has already helped assist create more than 1,000 millionaires, and his goal is to create tens of thousands of millionaires over the next decade and beyond. It's really an exciting place to be with such leadership in place. But it's so much more than that. Sisel's financial structure is absolutely amazing. Today, it's $150 million and it remains debt-free. It's 430,000 square feet, which makes it the largest network marketing manufacturing facility in the entire world. It's so powerful that it actually manufactures for approximately 40 other network marketing companies and companies that you may have heard of, like Walgreens and Sam Clubs and Costco and General Nutrition Centers. It's absolutely just an extraordinary company, bringing in more than $100 million a year. It's certified good manufacturing practices and certified organic. You might say Sisel's here to stay, but it's so much more than that. Aside from being a debt-free company, Sisel was built in a dynasty trust, which means it can never be bought or sold. Yes, I said that. Sisel can never be bought and sold. Sisel must remain Sisel. Make it or break it. And boy, is it making it. Although it's a family-owned and operated business, it was founded in 2006, which makes it just over 10 years in business. How exciting. And for those of you who are in North America, boy, are you in the right place at the right time. Because no company has ever started with $100 million, whether it was the owner's money or not, in the network marketing profession. It's a true testament to what it's out to set. We've already expanded into approximately 40 countries, and we're growing rapidly. Now, I want you to think about this. There's the pre-launches and the startups, and north of 99%, and yes, I said north of 99%, never ever make it into profits. And then you got the Goliaths of the profession. You know their names. I don't need to say them. Some of them have been around for 50 and even over 100 years, and some of them are doing billions of dollars in business. But in our opinion, the fortunes have already been made. So here you have this giant company, this colossal company that started out just not huge, but massive, with all the growth ahead of it. Just being in the United States just over 3 years. What an exciting time. Now, what makes us so unique is amazing. We are just teaching people to switch stores. Why not buy from your own store if you can and earn a tremendous amount of wealth? You know, we say your health is your wealth. Hippocrates said that 2,500 years ago. Your health is your wealth. Without that, you don't have anything. No wonder the most successful network marketing companies in the world are the health and wellness companies, specifically in the weight loss sector. Number 2 is coffee, but Sisel covers so much more categories than that. Just to name a few, we're in the areas of coffee, age reversal, skincare, aromatherapy, bath and body, dental care, dietary supplements, nail systems, home care, personal care, makeup lines, of course, weight loss, and much, much more. Sisel truly is amazing, but it's not so much what's in their products. It's what's not in them. Again, these are products that you're using every day and you're not thinking twice about them. But we have what's called Sisel Safe. We don't have the toxins in the products. Literally, it's just crazy what's going on out there. You know, it's lung cancer for both men and women has risen to number 1 and number 2. And then it's breast cancer for both men and women. Now, I bring that up because it's the toxins. They know this. It's the parabens. It's these toxins that are using in everyday products. That's why I want to repeat that. It's not so much that's what's in our products. It's what's not in our products. Heavy metals in makeup. We know these things are linked to all types of cancer. It's just crazy, again, what's out there. And women are 4 to 6 times more susceptible, because I know it's just a little bit, but by the time you scrub it into your head and put a little over your arms and spray it over your body and brush your teeth with it, it absolutely gets crazy. Something to think about, isn't it? So if you could just switch stores and buy from yourself, wouldn't it just be absolutely like the perfect thing? Now, let me show you just a couple areas that we really, really love. The FDA and Ministry of Health regulations require that any weight loss program must include caloric restriction and or an increase in exercise. And Sisel absolutely agrees. Let me show you some of the most fascinating products that we have that really set us apart from other parts of the 5,000 or so health and wellness companies. Number 1, we have Siseline. It's the highest quality meal replacement and protein shake in the market. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that. And I'm going to let you decide for yourself of why we're saying that it's so special. We have Accelerator. It's like the future's here. It's like a 20-minute workout in a bottle. You're going to have to definitely learn about that. Imagine taking a couple capsules and having it equivalent to a 20-minute workout. Ultramax is a high-octane healthy energy drink. Now, believe me, I say healthy energy drink with people guzzling these drinks that sometimes have 7 times the amount of caffeine that's in a cup of coffee. And children under the age of 18 sometimes are having 2 or 3 in a row, just like they would a Pepsi. Now, you might think, well, that's not unsafe. Well, let me say this. More than 10,000 children in the United States are being rushed to the hospital because of unhealthy energy drinks with heart palpitations and all kinds of troubles. And yes, many of them result in death. So I wanted to point that out. Ultramax is a high octane, healthy energy drink. Recurve is a cellulite repair cream, and Tom Maurer Sr. is the inventor and holds many patents on this product. It's truly amazing. And seeing things from the business side of it, I know when a product is reordered and reordered and reordered, that product works. People just don't order products that don't work over and over. Slender Pops is one of the most unique weight loss systems ever. It's a lollipop that's sweetened with xylitol that's actually good for your teeth. It curbs hunger and binds to fat. Imagine someone asking you what you do, and you say, you know what, the company that I represent actually created a candy that you can eat, and it will curb your hunger and bind and flush out fat out of your body. Now, how amazing is that? We are truly an innovative, amazing company. I want to show you a little bit more about Siseline and what makes it dramatically different. So I mentioned that this is the best meal replacement on the market, but it's so powerful you can use it as sports nutrition. So first, it's only $1.67 per serving. Now that's low. Most of the ones I see from competitors are $3 or $4. Now how can we keep the cost down so low? Remember, we own our own manufacturing facility, and by saving 400% on traditional manufacturing costs, we can create vastly superior products, deliver them to the end consumer for less money and our Sisel partners, and pay ourselves more, as I'll show you later in the presentation when we get to the opportunity. Now, Siseline has over 50 trace minerals. The next highest is only 23. I would say that's vastly superior. No, the whole idea when you want to lose fat is to get the nutrition you need, but at the same time reducing the calories. And we've accomplished this. There is not another meal replacement on the planet that has this much nutrition packed into only 85 calories per serving, 6 grams of high quality protein. And we don't use soy. Soy is potentially harmful, and it's certainly controversial. We just stay away from controversy. We believe, even though it's more expensive, to give people a long burn, high grade whey protein. This feeds your muscles for the short term and the long term, helps you recover quickly. With all our technology in our $150 million facility, we don't use heat filtration. Sometimes we remove the undesirables in as little as 4 seconds with our flash technology, removing hormones, pesticides, if they're even there to begin with. There's no meal replacement like ours. Now I want to move on to something even more unique that's just being talked about more and more all the time, and that's the category of age reversal. We have, with over 200 products and more being announced monthly, I'm just going to have to go with age reversal today. Fucoidan is a patented processing sea vegetable. It is extraordinary. It's a sea vegetable that has U, F, and G fucoidan in it. Now, I don't want you to take my word for it, how sensational the health benefits are of the ingredient fucoidan. Anti-inflammatory, supports cell regeneration. I want you to take a look at fucoidan, Fucoidan, at pubmed.gov. It will blow your mind, and I want you to keep in mind that our founder, Tom Maurer, earned the Utah Genius Award for his patents on this product ingredients. It's just amazing. There isn't a stronger one on the market. Eternity is our liquid resveratrol. Now, there's many people that know about resveratrol, award-winning science in 2009, Nobel Prize-winning medicine for physiology. It's just absolutely incredible. But see, if you're not aware of this, all the tests on resveratrol were done in liquid form. So ours, of course, is a liquid resveratrol with just 13 milliliters. That's a half an ounce, equivalent to 274 glasses of red wine. You just can't get a higher quality resveratrol product anywhere in the world. It's amazing. Spectramax is where we just ended the super fruit wars. It's a potent elixir with 40 broad spectrum antioxidants. There's approximately 20 superfruits in there. So whether a company is out there saying that nani juice or mangosteen or blueberry is the best, we have placed all these, and you can have half an ounce or an ounce. And we used our scientists to make sure that it's bioflavable. We use nanotechnology to make it small so your body will absorb it. So two components there with these products. We want to make sure that your body can actually use it and that it's small enough it can be absorbed. We love liquid vitamins and minerals. They just help the body. TSX. This is one of the most amazing products in this century. This ingredient in TSX repairs chromosomes and have been proven to slow down and reverse aging. Whoever invited you here, you're going to have to get the video on this for time's sake. It's extraordinary. World famous doctors, talk shows, and news stations that you know throughout the world talk about the ingredients in this and what it does. Very, very exciting, innovative products we have. Now, I wanted to show you some before and afters from our skin care line. It's just amazing. So while I'm talking about this next product, take a look at this. This is called Transfusium, this cream here to the left. It's an anti-aging product, and it truly is amazing. Now, what's so amazing is the before and afters here. These aren't supermodels, although some of them are, they're great looking. They could probably be supermodels. But I will tell you this, these are Sisel customers and Sisel partners. These are before and afters, and the ones you're looking at are 30 days. We believe in this product so much that if you're 40 or over and you don't believe that it took 8 years of fine lines and wrinkles, your money back. Now that is really putting your money where your mouth is. That's really backing a product. I put some other pictures of the skincare line. That's just using Transfusium by itself. Imagine using our entire skincare line without the toxins. Imagine the results that you can have. There are literally thousands of these pictures all over the internet of 30 days before and after. Some of them are even time-lapsed over 30 seconds because people have took their picture every single last day, and it is just impressive watching it go away. Again, the ingredients are excellent for your skin, and where competitors put 1, maybe 2 ingredients, we wanted to make sure it really worked because some ingredients work on some people and some don't. There are actually 22 active ingredients in Transfusium alone. Absolutely mind-blowing what we have here. Now, I'm really proud of this. I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation that we have just a fabulous manufacturing facility. But what we took on approximately a year and a half ago is we set out to create the most healthy coffee in the world. And I'm going to tell you some things that makes ours very, very unique, very special. Because there's about 25 other network marketing companies that have coffee, but nothing like Sisel. First of all, we don't go through 6 or 8 coffee brokers. We buy directly from the Panamanian farms, and it goes directly into our coffee facility in Utah. Amazing. So how do we make the best tasting coffee? We started with the Panamanian Bouquet Geisha bean, which has been known 13 years in a row to be the best tasting coffee bean. We do some very special things. When you over roast a coffee bean, when you singe it, when you char it, that charring and roasting has been linked to cancer. So much so that in California, Proposition 65, the side of a bag of coffee looks much like a warning label on the pack of cigarettes. But Sisel took a decidedly different approach. We know people love coffee, and we want it to be healthy for them. So we infrared cook it in a ceramic oven to near perfection at 200 degrees Fahrenheit less than our competitors. So it's never over roasted. It's never charred. So we're leaving those unhealthy creations out of our coffee. But we took it several steps further. Now we have the best tasting bean. We cooked it, not roasted it to perfection, and we infused it. with Organoganoderma. Now, why? Because it supports the immune system and it promotes longevity. It's been used in Chinese medicine for more than 2,000 years because it does what it says it does. Now, there's a few companies that do that, but that's where they stop. That's where they just stop short. We didn't stop there. We added chaga, which is 100 times more powerful than Ganoderma, but it's tasteless and odorless, so it doesn't affect the way the coffee tastes. It's also been used in Chinese medicine for thousands of years. It's safe, it's effective, it's just a pleasure. And what could be easier than consuming these herbs right along with the best tasting coffee in the world? Bacopa is a small Indian herb that lends huge support to memory. Are you the type of person that, you can't find your keys when you leave your house, you come out of the mall and you're like, where's my car? This infusion might be just perfect for you. Go-To Cola is an herb that lends big support for respiratory health. So if you're the person who has a little trouble breathing, maybe you have some allergies, these type of things, of course, all anecdotal, but I was one of those people. This coffee is amazing. Now I want to show you where we took it 10 steps further. At the beginning of this webinar, and you can hear the excitement in my voice, we talked about health and wellness, specifically the weight loss sector being number one. For earning for the Sisel partners as well as the companies. Number two is coffee. We believe that we created the number one network marketing company of all time. And arguably we have, and arguably it always will be. And that's weight loss support coffee. Now, I know you've heard this before. There's a few companies that claim to have weight loss coffee, and there's a few that have some 1 or 2 infusions. There's a couple companies, though, and I just think they're silly. They don't have any infusions. They actually want you to swallow a pill along with their coffee, and they're calling that weight loss coffee. That's just coffee. I can't even believe they say it, but not Sisel. We've been known to do what's right. So we kept the best tasting bean, we kept those herbs, and we infused 10 proven weight loss ingredients. There's no one that matches this. It's incredible. We put 4 ingredients that suppress appetite and block carbs, from green coffee bean extract, chlorogenic acid. This is the extract from the coffee bean before it's been roasted. Garcinia gambogia, raspberry ketone, and our own proprietary blend of Mediterranean diet extracts. These, again, are talked about on famous talk shows by world famous doctors and on the nose. These ingredients work. Again, we added 6 more that assist the body in burning fat. Evodimine is such a powerful ingredient that if you have 2 cups back to back, you can actually feel a slight rise in body temperature. I hear the complaints all the time that people want to feel the products working. If you want to feel the products working, this is the product for you. Not that I don't love our liquid resveratrol and other elixirs. They are amazing, and I personally use them. Now, you notice I have Thermaline 500. 85% of the world, approximately, give or take a couple percent, drink coffee on a daily basis. As a matter of fact, the need increases at 12% a year. Now, I want to give you some fun facts about coffee, just keep it a little interesting. If you were to take all the land in the entire United States and just planted coffee on it, that's not enough acreage to supply the world coffee demand. Incredible, isn't it? As a matter of fact, the only beverage drank more than coffee is water, and the only commodity traded more than coffee is oil. Would you say that getting into the coffee business with Sisel Cafe might be the smart thing to do today? I would think so. Now, I promised you that I'd show you dramatic differences. Just a very powerfully financial company. I've shown you leadership, and I've showed you just a few of our 200 plus products. Now I'm going to show you the most revolutionary compensation plan that I'm just going to show you some of the key highlights, because it's just amazing and it's making a difference in people's life. And I said at the beginning of this presentation, this is about you. This is about changing your life. Whether you need to earn a few hundred extra dollars a week, a month, or you want to go on to make over $1 million a year, and people at Sisel are making over $1 million a year. It's absolutely incredible. Those results might not be typical, but people are absolutely doing it. Now, what makes this so unique? Well, daily fast starts. You're like, Jeff, I've been around the block. People have daily fast starts. Yes. But with a health and wellness company, our daily fast start bonuses go 8 levels deep, sponsor to sponsor. Not only that, we don't have any caps like certain binary plans. There is no limit to what you can earn. There's no weekly cap or monthly cap. You can earn and earn and earn, and we expect you to do so. We have massive dynamic compression. I'll show you that just shortly, but it's important. Our daily fast start bonuses are paid daily. Shouldn't a fast start bonus, think of the name, fast start bonus, shouldn't it be paid fast? Now, just to give you an idea, here I am. I'm in beautiful sunny Florida, because when you're earning money from your laptop, you can live anywhere you want. So I just chose to skip some of the seasons that I didn't like by moving from the Chicago area to beautiful sunny Florida. But what's absolutely amazing is getting paid the next day. So here it is in beautiful sunny Florida. It's between 9 and 10 in the evening. If someone joins you tonight, you'll be paid tomorrow. Yes, that fast, it works that well. Now, the next slide I'm going to show you is just to give you a concept of what 8 levels can do, because most health and wellness companies only go down 2 or 3, and a few go down to 4. I've never heard of one going down to 5, and here we are at 8. Now, I just want to give you the concept. Take a look at this. Fast start bonuses. Now, I'm basing all this on Platinum, which is a 200-point order. And for those of you who say, oh, points, that means we're going to spend $1 bazillion and get half the points. Not with Sisel. Over 90% of the products are point for point, dollar for dollar. So in this example, and fast start bonuses, you bring in 5. Now, does that mean 5 this week? No, just 5. Just giving you the example here. $200 earned. Those 5 bring in 5. It could be 1 a month for 5 months, but you're getting the idea, $250 earned. They bring in 5. $1,250. Are you getting the idea here? As your team grows and grows and grows, these daily fast start bonuses can really build up. For most people, you're looking at this chart and you're thinking, wow, that looks a lot like residual income. And for some it will be, but it's not our direct commissions. These are our fast start bonuses. And as time goes on, it can be quite a little bit of money. Now, I want to move on to what most people are familiar with, and that's the direct distributor commissions. Now, these are paid out monthly. They're paid out monthly because we're tallying up team volume. This isn't just about you. This is the leverage of a team, and we're definitely going to teach you how to build a team here. So most health and wellness companies pay out about 35%, and they stop at level 6, basically about 5% each level. Here we are paying out 56% through 10 levels. Now, what's extraordinary, and I don't expect you to completely understand the chart tonight, but I would want you to know, is that I know some of you have been in companies and you built down 3 or 4 levels, and you were not allowed to receive the direct commissions because you didn't have enough volume or you weren't wide enough. Well, Sisel ended that. By being loyal to the company and being a platinum distributor, you're entitled to go 7 levels deep right away. It's absolutely incredible. There's just nothing like it. And again, we go down to a full 10 levels in depth, and there's no sharing. You might not know exactly what I mean, but a lot of them have profit sharing. In other words, if you're at the 7th level and someone gets to the 8th, you share part of the profits. I want to point out here, just to get this concept, that when you're at the 8th level and you're earning 5 to 2%, when you're at the 9th earning 0.5% to 2%, and 10th 1 to 2%, that it's all yours. You're not sharing it. You're getting the full 2% at those levels. It's absolutely incredible what you can accomplish. The qualified legs secure the payout. Now, you said, hey, Jeff, come on. You said no volume. Volume with us is very simple. Ultimately, we want you to have 5 Sisel partners across the front. Now you're like, oh man, I've been through this before. We have to have thousands in volume. Volume for a leg with us is 50. 50, not 50,000, 50 personal volume. That's it. No one has it lower. So 5 across the front like that. And it doesn't matter whether you personally placed them there yourself or your upline placed them there. And you're going to see why they would do that, and often do. Now let's move on. This is really important. Remember I said no blocking or sharing. If you earn it, it's yours. Guaranteed to increase with each rank advancement. It's truly exciting. Now I want to show you all this craziness here in this chart. They were still on the direct commissions, but I want to point out that companies have what we call breakage. Now, breakage means if you, let's say, had 3 across the front, or you were a bronze instead of a gold, everyone thinks, oh, that money just goes to the company. And that's what most companies do. They just take the money. But not at Sisel. We have a billionaire founder who put this all in place for you. Whether he makes a few $100,000 more next month or a few million, it won't make any difference in his lifestyle. So it goes to the next qualified distributor. True, massive, dynamic compression. I just absolutely love it. Now, I'm going to get to the exciting part because I'm going to show you how this all works. Again, if it's your first time, even if you've seen it a few times, I don't expect you to get this. It's just a brush over to give you the idea. A quick income disclaimer. The incomes I'm about to show you are for example purposes only. Multi-level compensation plans don't work out perfectly symmetrical, and these incomes are not typical. It takes hard work to earn income, and even more hard work to learn the larger incomes, but it's not hard to work hard. And like I said, people at Sisel are earning over $1 million a year. Just to give you an idea, it has been done and it will continue to be done. So here we go with direct distributor commissions. In this example, they're platinums, and this is over time. You bring in 5, who bring in 5, who bring in 5. Now here's what I want to point out here. This is only direct distributor commissions. Just through the 3rd level of a very small team of only 155 people. This is where I want to grab your attention. Not 1,000 or more like most companies, because Sisel's paying out 3, 4, 5, and more times more than most companies. With 155, nearly $3,000 a month in residual income. It's incredible, isn't it? Now, by moving down to the 4th level, assisting them in getting 5, that's 680 people. And it's an income residually of nearly $200,000 a year. We pay out 5 ways. So this isn't the fast start bonuses. This is just way number 2. Now we could continue on to level 6 and 7. You can see the extraordinary incomes, but there's really no reason. Just by the 7th level, it's over $1 million in residual. So let's simply move on to my absolute favorite bonus. That's the master check match. Now, a couple easy things. To become a master, it's only $1,000 a month in volume. You and your team. Now, a platinum is $200. So by choosing to be a platinum, as I have and the leaders have, and having 4 platinums, you are a master distributor. Now, I know some of it runs through some of your mind. 200, I want you to know that just 50 points and 150 points in customers is still platinum. So the requirements to be platinum can be as little as 50. It's amazing. But let me explain what I love so much about the master check. Master distributor is 5,000 volume. Now you might think it's crazy numbers, but it is not. It is just you being a platinum, and it's a team of 19 who are platinums. So this is all, including you, it's a team of 20. What does this give you the benefit to do? Everyone you personally sponsored off of their direct commissions, the ones we just went over. So let me make it simple. Let's say your name is April and you bring on Roger. You want to help Roger become successful. So as time goes on, Roger starts earning $1,000 a month. Because you directly sponsored Roger and you are a 1-star master and he is a master, you override 10% of his direct distributor commissions. Not out of his pocket, which is $100 a month. So We're looking for people who want to be loyal and build the long term. Sisel's my final masterpiece, my final build. Make a decision like that. Imagine Roger 10 years later earning $10,000 a month. Just because you sponsored Roger, you'd be earning an extra $1,000 a month, and there's no limits in the number of people that you sponsor. Now, I mentioned that there's people earning over $1 million at Sisel. Imagine it's 15 or 20 years and Roger's earning $1 million a year. Yes, remember, no cap, no limit. You would receive $100,000 a year in bonus from that one person. Now, you're seeing generation 2, 3, and 4. Obviously, Roger has a team. He has people that are successful that are direct to him, and he's receiving that 10%. But off of that is your second generation. You would receive 5% of their directs and 5% of theirs and 5% of theirs. Now, to sum this all up, earning in direct commissions $100,000 a year, it's estimated that you would earn 20 to 30% more in master check matches. Now, why is this my favorite bonus? Because I believe that it's doing what's right. See, when I joined a network marketing company over 20 years ago, I didn't get the help that I needed. I was new. I didn't really know what network marketing was, and that may be a lot like many of you out there. But see, this was designed so that when you joined, you weren't on your own. It was designed so the person who sponsored you would assist you and had financial interest to do so, and that the upline, the people who sponsored them and above them a few levels, would have financial incentive to help. And that's why at Sisel International, we sponsor people. Recruiting's seeing who sticks, sponsoring's taking under the wing. I just love it. So that's way number 3 to get paid. I'm going to kind of combine 4 and 5. This is extraordinary. We have a global leaders pool. Now, you don't have to, you've heard of these pools before you made them in companies. You're like, oh, I never got there. That's just crazy. Well, with Sisel, it's not. There's a 1% global money set aside. Now, to give you an idea, Sisel has more than 100,000 distributors in Japan alone. We're a huge company, and we're just getting bigger. Now, mind you, we've been in North America for just over 3 years. We've been in Japan for over 10. That's why it's much larger there. But still plenty of growth around the world. 1% of all the global volume is being put on the side, and it's paid out every 4 months for 3 stars and above. This is our lower management positions. It's for people who are serious about building Sisel and loyal. But notice there's 1 star through 10 star at Sisel. It's not being paid out to the 9 and 10 stars. It kicks in at 3 star. So like I said, the lower management, we want everyone to share in. Now, the fast start pool is very, very unique. Again, you're sharing in all the new money from new distributors worldwide. And it's incredible because I mentioned there's 1 star through 10 star. It kicks in at 1 star. Remember, so does your master check match. So you can share the global money that's coming in. So we truly build together. Again, there's no limit. You'll get your proportionate share of these bonus pools, and they're just extraordinary. The 5th way you get paid is I just absolutely love. I see so many people struggling with their cars. And when I say struggling with their cars, especially in the colder climates, they're broken down, they have bald tires, bad brakes. And frankly, it's just not safe for your family. It's just not the right thing to do. But what can you do? Sisel has a luxury car program that starts at 1 star and goes through 10 star. And as you can see, pays out between $200 and $1,500 a month. And yes, you can receive half in cash. Once again, what's truly unique about our program is we cover all makes and models. So it just has to be what's a luxury car to you, get approved with the company. You don't have to have a payment or release. So if you own the car, outright, you still get the full amount. I point that out because so many companies, if you're, let's say, at a 3-star level and you were earning $500 and your car payment was only $350, you'll only pay $350. And that's simply not true with Sisel. They'll pay you the full amount. Why not? You earned it. And with 10 star being $1,500, they might start calling it an exotic car bonus. That's our revolutionary compensation plan. Just a brief overview to give you a concept that you can earn a tremendous amount of money at Sisel should you choose to. And I equate that by the number of people that you're going to spread the word and go out there and help. I just want to give you some tips. As I mentioned, it's as simple as switching stores. I mean, 85% of us on this webinar drink coffee. We'd love to use age reversal in skincare. We're probably all using bath and body, dental, dietary supplements, on and on and on. Simple as switching stores and teaching others to do the same. Starting out, getting your products for free, and then ultimately making a little cash beyond that, and then you decide how far you want to take it. Now, if you're someone who is an experienced network marketer, you're ready to go and you're really to take this off, you can start with 1,000 points. And it can be either the Sisel Cafe side or the Sisel International side. Now, the advantage here is from day one, you can skip master and you can directly go to 1-star master, which is normally 5,000 points. It's just absolutely amazing. Now, I wanted to point that out just so you'd be aware that that option exists. You can certainly start out with much less. What I recommend is platinum. Now, is that to say you can't start out with just 50 points? Of course you can. And that's better than not starting, that's for sure. But I want to show you a few advantages to be in our Platinum Partner Program. So I recommend 200 points on the Sisel side and 50 on the Cafe side. That's pretty much just personal coffee use. Let me show you what Platinum Partners receive over other Sisel partners. We already have approximately 35% discount, but Platinum Partners save 10% over other distributors. Every 4 months in the form of a product voucher, Platinum Partners receive up to 8 1/3% back with no limit. So that means 4 months, they're going to tally up what you've ordered, and they're going to give you up to 8 1/3% back so that you can get new products. 3 is amazing. Never heard of a company in health and wellness even doing this. If you're a Platinum Partner, they add up all your shipping for the entire year. Now, oftentimes I order more than once a month, and so do many people on the team. And if they're Platinum Partners, it's okay. You run out of something, you order. Most people are concerned with shipping. Why are we not concerned? Because Sisel International reimburses us in the form of voucher. So I spent approximately $300 in shipping last year, and about a month ago, the company sent me a voucher for all that money. So I had $300 to spend at Sisel to continue enjoying the products I love so much and to try some new products. It's incredible. Imagine all your shipping reimbursed. You're eligible for rank advancements and bonuses, certificates, special deals, VIP seating, and free entrance at Sisel events, and so much more. It's incredible. I want to encourage everyone to start today. I mean, no one can go and gosh, no one can go back and start a new beginning. You just can't do it. But you can start where you stand today. You can make a new beginning. I want to encourage you to get together with the person who invited you here so they can help you decide what's an appropriate way for you to start based on your goals and your aspirations. Now, I want to point this out because if you're one of these people, and I've been this way in the past, if you ever thought to myself, you know what, I'll start a diet when New Year's comes. I'll start a business tomorrow. I'll make up with a significant other the next day. I'll eat healthy tomorrow. I'll exercise next week. I'll call my mom and tell her I love her another week. I've watched people make that a way of life all the way to the grave. So I just want to encourage you to do it now. I want to encourage you to do it now because there is no tomorrow. You're going to be so glad you did. By now, you know that Sisel started out massive, not like most companies that start out small and hope to grow. Sisel's growth has been explosive, and it's being driven like a raging fire with all the resources, innovation, experience, and momentum that you'd expect from billionaire and founder Tom Maurer. Now it's time for you to get in touch with the person who invited you here, to let them know what you liked best. They can help you get started right away. This has been Jeffrey Kistner, the Sisel Global Takeover team, and I welcome you. Remember to continue the journey, and your success is certain. Bye for now.
Wow, really? You're still here? Whoa. I found the instructions quite easy. Listen, I don't know if you're watching this on a blog or YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest or Instagram or smart TV or some kind of tablet or something, but there's definitely a link around here somewhere, and you should click it. Where the heck is it? I can't see it from this side.